has launched legal action. So the only motoring going on there is amongst the lawyers.
Yeah, it's very interesting hearing Yelda talking about the misinformation and disinformation going on in Wisconsin and warnings about that. The Secretary of State here in Michigan, who's essentially the state official who's been put up to be the face of the elections, warning about the same thing and putting Donald Trump's legal action in the same box, saying that it is without any merit and calling it false and saying that it is really an attempt to undermine the process here. Certainly, as far as we know, the legal action was to stop the count. We have now finished ballot counting in this state. We're now on to a different part of the process. That lawsuit has gone to, it's been assigned to a judge. We're not entirely sure what happens next with that, but certainly officials here are very confident in their process being free and fair.
And just talk me through the timing. What's the best guess as to when we get a clear idea what the next move is going to be?
I wish I knew. I think we're all kind of nervously watching and saying, what next, what next? But look, certainly I think the eyes of the whole country are on the rest of those very key states, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin as well, Arizona, Nevada, to see what happens there. And yes, in Michigan, we will be watching to see what happens next with that legal process. It is one of several lawsuits that the Trump campaign has launched across the country, challenging both how people voted and trying to get certain ballots knocked out. Before the election, they launched many legal challenges about how long people would have to get those postal ballots in. So as Yelda said, he kind of laid the groundwork, I guess, for the action that is being taken now.
We're all feeling your pain. I'm just wondering when the last time you became hysterical on air was.
Oh, God, I think this is the last few days. There's been several moments of me chuckling to myself and not like saying, what do we know? I think that is part of the election process, really. It does take a long time to count these things, and people do want to make sure that it is done fairly. I suppose this is an indication of just how invested everybody is in the result, both around the world, in the UK, and people here as well. There is a lot at stake. I think this has been such an extraordinary presidency, and we have over certainly the last year or so, seen almost tribal kind of divide in terms of where Americans stand. Very, very divided country. So I guess this is just an indication of that, really.
Well, I admire your spirit and look forward to speaking to you again. Lebo Diseko, thank you very much.